Titles are going to be important for your project. They're also very easy within iMovie. Comes with a lot of different templates that are easy to use. If we go click on the T in the right-hand menu, we can see several different options. Now, if I drag this title over to my timeline and release it in between clips with a green bar, it creates the title on its own background, which you pick from this pop-up menu. And you can change your text, and it's sort of like a word processor now. We can come in and show our font options, and we can change the font. We can change the color. We can change the size. These are your options within iMovie. You've got 12 or so different things to choose between, but that is what you are limited to within this program. You don't have a lot of options, but these are pretty good. Let's drag this track a little bit forward, and we can play it from the beginning. So we see our text fade on and fade out. And now what we can do, we can actually decide that we want that text element to span across the background and continue even once we're into our first photo. So there's a lot of flexibility with how your text can interact with the rest of your piece. All right, I'll drag that back to the background. Now let's pick another title, and this time I'll release it on a clip itself where it highlights the clip as blue, and this will make the text an overlay. So it's just on top of the photo, and we'll put in some captions here. And again, we have our same font options like we did before. And this will exist on top of that photo. And again, we can also reassign it to other photos. If we decide that this caption is actually more appropriate on a different photo later on, we can do that. So you're not locked into one setting for your text. Now, some of these don't have as much flexibility. We pick a little bit of a fancier text style here, this lens flare, which sort of has a built-in animation. And if I put that on one of these pictures, we've got a single box of text that we can edit. And you can see that I don't have my familiar font options. So it just is what it is. There's no real wiggle room for adjustments. So you either like the animation or you don't, but there's not really any customization that you can do.